What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Mikey Pipes. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. I'm really humbled and grateful that you're here sharing this video with you, the community. Just makes me feel so good. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all of the feedback from the entire community. Today is October 4th, 2022. It is Tuesday, and we're heading into Rosedale, Queens, where a customer, new client, has an A.O. Smith water heater that's a few years old, I've been told, and he's got problems with it. So let's go over there and fix them, because there's no such thing as problems, only solutions. Let's go. I know some of you like to drive down memory lane. Maybe you're some expats from Queens, Rosedale in particular. Right now I'm in the corner of 149th Avenue and 259th Street. Right over there by JFK, there's the water, right? And we're heading down the block, just a few more blocks away. But I think I'll take you down, give you a stroll down memory lane in case this is your old neck of the woods, or even if you live here. Just want to give you a shout out. Rosedale strong, thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. Come on, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna push your shit back. Relax there, money grip. Guy's a little shook there. It's like, give me the stare down. Like, yo, you rolled through that stop sign. Don't you know? Don't you know Mikey Pipe says, stop. Slightly tap on pedal. Look, here we go. See? Right now. Stop. Slightly tap on pedal. We keep going, and we roll right through it. We roll right through it. And in the school zone, we make sure we don't exceed 20 miles an hour, because there are those speed cameras everywhere here in Queens. Man, New York City's thirsty for that money. All right. Should we lock up the truck? You have no hot water, is that correct?
That's right.
All right. Well, let's fix that issue.
Please do. Because we want it to stop once and for all.
What's been going on with the water heater?
I don't know, it keeps shutting off on us like that. Here it is.
I got some cats in there too.
Yeah, hey, out.
Two cats.
They don't normally come in, but
Oh, three of them.
because of the weather.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
All right. Curiosity killed the cat. You better go. All right, let's take a look at this water heater. You have it off now, huh?
Yes.
Why you turn it off?
I thought that was safer.
Oh, okay. All right, let's turn that back.
Happening this way. If there's a part it needs,
A lot of rust on here.
then it's something else.
Are the cats spraying on it, by the way?
No, they don't. They're not in here because it's just because of the weather. They came in this morning.
No, but you have like droplets of rust all over the water heater here.
Oh no, I don't think that's. No, they won't reach all the way up here.
No, but if they're sitting up here.
No, they don't sit there normally. It was just.
No, but you're also, one other thing you said, that you have this problem every beginning of the year where the pilot goes out.
Every.
So
and
the fall.
Right.
And does that correspond to the same time you let the cats in?
No, it's just because of the rain that came in this morning.
Okay.
Because normally they're in the backyard.
Okay.
So what happened when I opened the door, they came in because that's the time it was raining. So
they're not normally in the house in the winter?
Sometimes, and not all of them, just a few, like two or three.
Because I'm just trying to figure out why just one side of the water heater has droplets of rust, like water's been hitting it. There's no other side except for that side. And I guess you can possibly say the relief valve is discharging, but that doesn't explain why it's just mostly on this side, and that's where we saw all the cats. I'm thinking maybe, and again, I'm just trying to think as a third person, just thinking outside the box. Like, I'm trying to think maybe there's a correlation between that and the pilot goes out.
We never thought about it
Okay.
that way.
Again, I'm just thinking of a possibility, because there's no other rust anywhere on the jacket of the water heater other than there.
That's something to think about, right?
And the bottom base.
What do you think that would cause it? So just
No, I'm thinking maybe something, this hair all over this as well.
Okay.
Right? So I'm just putting two and two together. And this water heater is from 2016.
Correct.
XCG 5400.
how
So right now, if you relight the pilot, does it stay lit? So we're gonna put this to pilot, push down on the plunger, and we'll hit that a few times, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's see what's going on with this bad boy. Why no gas is coming out of this thing? Lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? That's tightening. Ma'am?
Yeah.
What was replaced on this before?
The control.
This white box?
Yes.
How long ago?
2020.
So 2 years ago.
No, 2020.
2020.
Right.
All right, let's see if any gas comes out of there now. No. No gas. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe the gas bill hasn't been paid? No, you got gas there.
You do have gas.
Yeah.
You're cooking every day.
Yeah. You have a bad valve.
Huh?
You got a bad valve. No gas is coming out of here.
That's what you think?
Honestly, it seems like it's got wet. Huh.
It's not leaking. It wasn't leaking.
Very little gas is coming out of the pilot. Listen, it's kind of odd that you said this was replaced before and now it's dead again.
Right.
And I'm thinking outside the box, like why is that dying? And I'm looking at why is there rust and damage to the.
But the thing is, trust me, what I'm saying, that table wasn't there,
Okay.
right? And the other thing is, they cat them only like the weather is bad or snow.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand,
Yeah, I know.
and I'm not trying to be like saying it's the cat's fault or anything or anyone's fault, but there's a reason.
Something wrong.
Something is not typical here, where you have rust marks only on one side of the water heater and nowhere else. So and now we have another valve that's dead, so we have to replace the valve, and you're outside. The tank is covered under warranty, but there's nothing wrong with the tank other than cosmetic, superficial damage. But the valve is no good.
Right.
So we need to replace the valve. Oh, let's see what happens. The valve is broken anyway. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. So we had no gas coming out of it before. At least that'll be resolved now, and hopefully everything else is good.
And it shouldn't be shutting off.
Who was the plumber who put the water heater in originally?
Oh, it's somebody that the tank company recommend.
Oh, okay.
Send them here.
All right, so we'll turn the gas back on. Let's see. Okay. All right. So now that's better. I want to take out this burner assembly since we're here. Let's take a look at that. All right. Look inside here. Nice and clean. And I'm still trying to figure out all this rust. And you know what? It looks like the cats are urinating on it. Because I see yellow streaks coming down from every single spot here. Yep. Just as I suspected. And that may be the underlying cause. Okay. Now we got Pilot. All right, hold that down. Let's see what happens. Okay. And we have ignition. The valve, again, gas valves, like the part I just replaced, typically last the lifetime of the heater. Unfortunately, they don't make things like they used to. If this part was replaced, like you said, less than 2 years ago, you need to figure out, and this is not my realm of expertise, but why is there rust there? Sorry. Why is there rust there? Like right there. I know it's a little bit of rust, but the rust occurs when there's water there or moisture there. And when you figure that out, it may also correspond to why there's a spray of water and it's urine, because I could see the yellow drip marks coming from the bottom parts, and I noticed that when I was replacing the valve, reconnecting the pilot tubing and the main burner tubing. So, I'm sure they're great cats, they're great pets. You know, I happen to have animals myself in my own house, but if they're doing more harm than good, get them out of this room. Close the door, keep the door closed. Don't let them near her. You know, when I got here, we had 3 cats loiter, and I just wanted to get you to laugh, but you know, when I got here, we had 3 cats literally loitering around the water heater, like the three troublemakers, right? And they're like, they're up to no good.
They're sleeping, but because they had the
Yes, I hear you. But when we walked into this room, they were loitering around the water heater like 3 hoodlums playing hooky from school, right? So, again, we couldn't light the pilot. There wasn't enough gas flowing out of the gas valve, and it sounded like it was bubbling out of it.
why was that the thing?
I don't know. I can't. And again, let's say the cats are urinating on the water. Let's just hypothetically say that. Okay. How urine can get inside the gas valve, the valve would have to be submerged. Like after like a hurricane, like Sandy, for example. Right? Sandy, a lot of people had water in their basement. The water heater got submerged, partially submerged on the water. The valve is submerged in the water. It gets inside things. It's not like watertight. It's airtight, but it's not watertight. But it sounded like it was bubbling out of it. And that's why I condemned the gas valve.
You think something was blocking it?
Or water was in the gas lines, which doesn't happen. But I'm just, again, and I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not blaming the cats or anything. But I see evidence that they're doing harm to the water heater. And I'm not saying they did that, but maybe they sprayed it the right way and it got in there. I don't know. It's urine. It's corrosive. It's going to eat.
But
I don't know, but it's working.
No, but I'm saying the tank does not leak. Like
No.
seawater.
You would have water on the floor. It would be a visible constant leak. It's like a cut on your skin. It's going to bleed. It's not going to repair itself like a scab. So something to consider. Again, I'm not saying the water heater is brand new anymore. It's 6 years old already, a little over 6 years old. I'm not saying replace it anytime soon, right? But if you continue to have problems with this, maybe consider replacing at that point, or put one that hangs on the wall. They make tankless water heaters. They hang on the wall. We could put one on the wall here, and it vents into the chimney like you have there, and they wouldn't be up there because literally it'd be on the wall. And they're also very energy efficient.
How much something like that?
A couple thousand to start, But listen, this is a 50-gallon water heater. 50 gallon?
Yes.
Yeah. To replace this today, you're looking at $2,100. Seriously.
Why?
Because that's how expensive they are. No, if you have to replace this, you go walk into Home Depot and see how much these things are right now.
No, I'm not
It's $1,000.
Even though we got warranty in them?
I'm just saying, I'm talking hypothetically. If you had to replace this water heater today, out of pocket, right, to replace this and buy one and put one in, for a licensed plumber, $2,100. Hey, you're loitering.
Did you do that over there?
Did you do that?
Yes.
So, but a tankless model, you know, for $1,000 more, we can put a unit on the wall, or maybe a little bit less than $1,000. We can put it on the wall, and it vents out the chimney, and there's nothing sitting on the floor. And then, but something to consider. I'm not saying do this. I'm just making you aware because maybe you weren't aware that something like that exists. That's all.
No, I did not.
My concern is making sure the system is up and running and it's safe. That's all I care about.
Something like the wall that you say now. You said new, something new. That's something new, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, hopefully you have no more problems with this for years to come. But when the time does come, and if you still have the feline residents in your basement, maybe consider something on the wall. Because you're gonna save money because you're not heating 50 gallons of water all the time. Because it's tankless, it's very efficient. So it'll pay for itself in a few years anyway. But something to consider. That's all. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You see how I finessed that service call? Maintain composure, maintain respect for the client's property, their home, their felines, and I made the best of it. Those cats, they were loitering around that basement water heater, and I have it documented on my receipt just that way. Just that way. All right, let me show you the receipt right here. Upon arrival, found water heater cold valve closed and gas cock off. Keeping it real, ladies and gentlemen. Numerous cats loitering around water heater in basement next to water heater and furnace. Found urine spray marks on jacket of water heater on 2/3 from the bottom to the top right side, as noted in the pictures that are attached. Unable to relay pilot, blah, 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 blah. You can pause right now if you want. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Maintain composure. Got the job done. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Remember, sharing is caring. I'll catch you on the next one. Till then, be well. God bless. Stay safe.